YouTube. Today I'm going to do a review that I know it's like everyone in the YouTube community has done this, but it's the reason behind it. It's one of the greatest bags you can get, in my opinion. It's the Louis Vuitton Speedy. This bag was one of my first bags, luxury bags that I got. I got this, I think, almost 7 years ago. Could it be? Oh yeah, it could be. So, and as you can see, it looks like brand new. And I have like, I'm not too careful with my bags. This bag, of course, I was really careful in the beginning because it was my first, like, not my first. I had a Fendi spy bag before this one. And what more? I think I had a Mulberry before that too. I'm not sure if that was before or after, but this one was like my holy grail bag at that time. I have seen it everywhere, and I'm not sure if all the ones I saw were real because I didn't know at that time how it should look and how to authenticate a Louis Vuitton. But my fiance, he was my boyfriend at that time, said that he wanted to give me like a part of the bag. So I had worked really hard to save up my money, and then I went to Louis Vuitton store. I was so nervous because it's kind of intimidating to go into like that type of store, and I've never spent that type of money on anything before when I bought this, and I was so afraid. I was so like, oh, are they going to be mean and judge me? But they weren't. They were like just kind and just like, okay, you're getting a bag, that's okay. Which one do you want? And I didn't even know that what canvas was. It was like, oh, I want that brown one. And they were like, oh, do you mean the Speedy? Yeah, I was like, yeah, I think so. In brown leather, and I was like, no, that's canvas. And he explained everything to me. That I say, he was so nice. So I got this one. I think I need to wait a couple of days because they didn't have it in stock, and I chose the 30 because I think the 25 was a bit too small and the 35 was a bit too big for my size. I'm quite short, so I got just a plain one. I'm not sure if I even knew that it came in the bandolier when I got it. I don't think so. Or maybe it was like I couldn't afford it because the bandolier is more expensive. I'm not sure. But I got this. I was so happy. I remember that feeling. I was so afraid of using it. I thought I was going to get robbed. I was like, man, this is the best. I'm never going to get a luxury bag. One more. Yeah, this one created the obsession because I have used this bag. In the beginning I was really careful. Then after a couple of months I just threw it around. I have used it when I travel, on planes, on like boats, on trains, in cars. I just throw it, not like physically, but don't like, I'm not too careful about it. And the only like really where I can see is a bit of like rubbing off. The glazing's rubbing off here on the piping. That's the only thing I can see. Maybe a bit of corner wear. I'm not sure if the camera's going to pick it up. The mirror band tends to just like get a bit of like black when it's rubbing off. Maybe if I look really close, not even sure. The zipper is tarnishing a bit, but not too much. Not if you think like I've used this in the rain and all, in the snow. I have a pillow inside because the only thing I don't like. Oh, sorry, that was a guitar. It's pink on the inside. I have what do you call them? Like a bag. So it's red on the inside, not pink. Not really sure what I was thinking there. And I just have a bag. What do you call them? Like a bottom. a base plate, I think, on the bottom, just to keep. I'm not like real fond of the sagging look of the Speedy. So yeah, I would really highly recommend this bag. It's this hasn't had like, it doesn't have like any real wear and tear if you think about how much I've used it, and you can fit so much into it. I often use it with a computer inside, a water bottle, maybe like I'm not sure, like all my daily stuff, like wallets and keys and all of that, maybe a book. Yeah, I commute, so I need something to entertain myself. So I would highly recommend it. It's quite affordable still, I think. Yeah, it's quite affordable still. It was of course cheaper when I bought it, but it's still affordable. And the only thing I would say is just think about if you want bandolier or the normal one or the like classic one. Because I'm thinking about maybe selling this one and getting a bandolier. The only reason is that I'm not too fond of the one in monogram. I really like it when they're like vintage or a little bit like destroyed, but not for like daily use, more for like maybe in the summer or something like that. But this one I need for like work and stuff, and it would be so much easier if it had the strap. And I can't like justify buying this one or having this one and buying one in the exact same size, because I think 30 is the best size for my like needs, and in the same print it would just be too much. So I don't want to part from it because it holds so many memories. I know it sounds stupid, but all of you know what I'm talking about. Some bags just like reminds you of stuff, and this one is one of those bags. I'm not sure if I can just like sell it, but we will see. So that's going to be the only one, like the only thing I would say. Just think about your needs, and if you need the classic one, if that's the best one for you, the handheld, or if you would need the strap. If you have kids and stuff like that, maybe the strap is better. But yeah, they hold their value so well, and of course they hold their like, they are like, you won't see like barely anywhere in a tear on this type of bags. And yeah, it's a classic piece. You can't go wrong with the Speedy. But of course, maybe it's not like the most unique piece. Most people have it in different prints. So, but it's a reason. Like, it's a really good bag. So I would recommend this. It's a great starter piece if you have like, if you have saved up for a luxury bag. This is one of the best ones I would recommend. If you want just to try Louis Vuitton, or your first like luxury thing, I wouldn't say this is the best thing. If you want a bag, of course this one. But if you just want to get a taste of like luxury brands, I would say just a small like clay like this one is better, because it's so much more like affordable. So it's a great way to just try the brand out. But if you really want a bag, the Speed is the way to go. And they come in different prints, and all of them 3 canvas types of prints. This one, the monogram, and the Mirasol. I love this one because it's the most carefree. The Azur is really beautiful for summer, and the monogram I like when they are like a bit of vintage feeling to them. I really like them then. So yeah, I hope you liked this review. And now I need to think about if I'm going to part from this beauty or not. So yeah, I hope to see you soon. Bye.